Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of this SD Times live micro webinar series on navigating challenges with data handling for SaaS companies. In part 1, which is available on demand now on sdtimes.com, we looked at how SaaS companies can build solutions that meet customer data where it lives. Today, we're going to dive into how these companies can enable access to data for responsible use. And joining me again today is Avadut Kulkarni. He's a product leader at Progress DataDirect. Avadut, take it away.
Sure. Hi all, welcome to this webinar. I'm Avadut Kulkarni. As part of my product leader role, overseeing data connectivity portfolio strategy, I do talk to many of our customers and prospects. And I do see some trends emerging. Today, I'm going to talk about a specific trend that I see with SaaS application vendors. In part 1, we talked about the challenges specifically around getting data into your SaaS application and how it's a crucial component for your business. In this part 2, we will look at how you can make that data accessible to your customers securely and more responsibly. So let's jump in. Congratulations. If you have challenges in this area, that means a few good things. One, you have solved the problems that I talked about in the first part in the series decently successfully. Second, you have at least few customers that who are finding the value from your SaaS application usage. And third, they are looking to stay longer with you and now looking at the future for your applications and finding ways to integrate your product better into their data story. So if you have reached here, this is indeed a moment to enjoy your success. But this is also a start of another journey. Going back to the statement I made in first part, nothing in this hyper-connected data world can remain in isolation. Your customers will now start to believe that they have an important business data in your SaaS application. They would start imagining how it means to slice and dice that data, integrate this data with other data from the other sources, and generate a new interesting business insight. Process all this data and feed that into potentially AI/ML program and help their decision makers with high level of context and analysis at their fingertips. So now they will start making an ask to you to provide access to that data in your application. But can you do that easily? Say, like your SaaS application is multi-tenant, so you cannot hand over the direct access to your backend data to your customers. Also, the backend data might have your application related data too. So you don't want your customers to have access to that data, right? Not all users are equal. So hence, not their privileges. You might need to guard the access to the control of this data based on their roles and authorizations to these users. For more security conscious industries, you may have to put further validation in place. For example, data can be accessed from a certain geolocations only. You would need to have a good auditing in place to know who executed what to allow your security SIEM tools to be able to do security auditing and risk detection. As you have the same application instances service multiple customers, you also need to consider protecting the performance and reliability of your systems from a single or few customers cannibalizing it by running intensive data queries or processing jobs on your system. So I do see many customers, organizations take REST API route to expose this business data. However, REST API is not best suited for the data integration needs. REST is not a standard. So many integration tools today either do not have a good REST connection capabilities or struggle to handle huge number of various REST APIs implementation. So looking at the whole picture, SQL is still most popular language in the data integration world, with all the top data integration tools and BI analytics tools supporting ODBC and JDBC standards for data connectivity. Some of those have also started supporting OData as a standard for connectivity. Salesforce and SaaS also has provision to create live data connections to external data sources through OData APIs. So these challenges were also on top of our mind as we designed the hybrid data pipeline product. It supports multi-tenancy to allow you to isolate data of different customers more confidently. provides the right level of guardrails matching the industry standards that you are serving with capabilities like external authentication integration, SSO, IP whitelisting, etc. It lets you put hard limits on how much data fetch processing is allowed from a single operation to make sure that a single operation is not cannibalizing the entire system. At last, but potentially the most important, is a proven, reliable, straightforward integration with most popular BI and analytics tools like Excel, Power BI, Tableau, IBM Cognos, MicroStrategy, and many more. Data integration tools like Informatica, ODI, Talent, data virtualization tools like Tenado, IBM Cloud Pak, TIBCO, and so forth and so on. So independent of what data integration strategy your customers want to follow, your solution will fit right into the strategy nicely. If you have any of these challenges or any of these challenges have resonated with you, please reach out and talk to us for more details.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Avadut, for that presentation. Folks, please tune in next time for episode 3, where we'll actually enter into a deeper discussion about how this data access can be used to integrate with other tools and for reporting as well. So until then, I'm Dave Rubenstein, Editor-in-Chief of SD Times. So long for now.